quite an important thing that you just mentioned.
Yeah, I think as a team, it's probably important to think that. You don't have to do extraordinary things to win games of cricket. You don't need to do something out of the usual to win a game of cricket. Yes, every now and then someone does something spectacular, but that's them being at their best. So I think it's important that guys realize that they don't have to do too much. They don't have to go out of their way or do something out of the extraordinary that they're so used to doing to win a game of cricket. If we're all at our best, we know we can win. So it's an important thing to think about when you're playing our games.
Obviously, you talked about your how are you mentally preparing for that?
Look, I think it's probably the best the wickets have been in years. Just going on the scores and going on how dry it is in England at the moment, I think the wickets are batter friendly. But look, it's all about confidence. I think when you're batting, especially at the death, you're all about confidence. You're all about how you're seeing the ball, how you're hitting the ball, and you do need a little bit of luck at the death. A couple of edges go your way, and it gets the confidence rolling. But it's a big role to finish a game and to finish an innings. It's a role that a couple of us have taken on, and like I say, we just try as hard as we can, practice as hard as we can, and hopefully the roll of the dice lands on us.
At the end of it all, like as you said, it's planning in your mind. Is that what you?
No, look, I think as a team, we're first of all focusing on our first game. That's probably the most important one for us. It's not looking at the end goal. It's looking at one step ahead. If you want to climb a mountain, you can't look up. You need to look down first. And for you to look down, you need to focus on what's ahead of you, until you miss a step, or you will miss a step. So our focus is firmly on our first game, and that's our warm-up game. That's our first one. We perform, we get out what we need of that game. Second game, same thing, and then obviously we play against the favourites. So that's our first target, that's our first goal, is to win that game and hopefully make a statement in the World Cup. And at the end of the day, that's what we're focusing on.
What's it like being?
A little bit of pressure. That X factor gets thrown around quite a lot, I think. Yeah, a little bit of added pressure, but like I said, end of the day, if I'm at my best, the X factor will come out. It's quite an exciting couple of weeks ahead of us as cricketers to show what our X factors are. And I personally think every single cricketer in our team's an X factor. There's no one that's not an X factor. Every single guy in our team or in our squad, if you say to them on their day they do their best, they're an X factor player. They can change a game from anywhere. So that X factor gets thrown around quite a lot, I think.
Is it exciting, especially for South African cricket?
Absolutely. To be given an opportunity to create history for South African cricket is an awesome feeling, awesome chance to experience that, and yeah, it's quite humbling. To be part of, hopefully to be part of the one and only team to first of all to get to a final, and second of all to win a World Cup will be a phenomenal feeling. And that's. At the moment, it's an absolute dream, but like I said, to get to that dream, we've got a couple of steps ahead of us that we need to get through. So we'll focus on those first.
Is it nice? In the past, we've seen South Africa go in as favourites on you going into this tournament.
I think so. I mean, flying under the radar is quite nice, and people aren't talking about you. I think you tend to get away from a bit of the media. You get away a bit of a bit of the people wanting to take photos and stuff like that. So it's quite nice. Something different. I don't think many of the guys have experienced that, but. Flying under the radar is always a dangerous thing for a team, and we're the wounded buffaloes, I reckon, and that's when we're at our most dangerous. So it's quite nice, it's quite refreshing, and we just crack on and enjoy our team, enjoy the experience, and do the business.